Welcome back to Digimon Nova Red Part 4. Let's get into it. It is not 3 a.m. Anymore. It is the next day. It's 3 p.m. Not that you need to know that, you sicko. Sorry, I don't know why I lashed out. What was I going to say? Yeah, I actually felt pretty good about the late night recording last night. I was a little bit worried that... how do I put this? I was a little bit worried that it would be incoherent and I wouldn't really be able to speak that well. Turns out I was just awake enough to record a video. So that's good. We're gonna go grab Flash. I could navigate the dark tunnel without Flash. I just choose not to because I'm an adult. Oh, do you have Sand Trap? Oh, this sucks. I mean, at least I've got the right lead. Let's get the fuck out of here. I mean, I could buy repels as well. I'm not quite at that point yet. Like, it makes sense in an area where there's one Digimon, but... Ooh, a Kudamon. Okay. I guess you are, like, the Onyx replacement. Oh, can I talk about something fucked up? I was looking up art for Kudamon that I was going to put in the thumbnail for part 1. And... we're going to have to go a little wide for this, but there is a mobile game in China only called Digimon New Century that has some really, really good art for a lot of the Digimon. Like, it's very recognizable because it's very clean, it's very, like, modern. But I found the first Digimon where I'm like, this is trash. And it's Kudamon because instead of him being like a cat, fox, ghost, snake thing, they gave Kudamon like a lower half of a body, so like feet and like kind of a chunky kind of torso and like tail. And I'm like, this is not my Kudamon. Hashtag not my Kudamon. I refuse. Get this shit off my goddamn screen. Why is my attack going up when I do this? Your ability didn't change, right? Solar power, trade HP for sunshine. Right. Oh, is it cut? Raises attack now. Oh. Oh, okay. Alright. That's actually a little dangerous, but okay. Alright. I don't know if I'll... Here's what I'll do. If I remember, I'll put the art of the Kudamon in this thumbnail, so you'll see it before you click on it. But it's wrong. I don't like it. I just don't like it. No, don't put him in the potential box. No. It's fine. Inside Rock Tunnel, it's pitch black and scary in there. If I get a Digimon, use Flash and light it up. This is like classic old school kind of gaming where you have to like go like backwards to progress, but like I don't think they tell you that. I think there's like one person who like hints that there's a Oak aid here. Terriermon for Lotmon. I mean, all these trades are like I think most of the Digimon spawn in the same area. Like, man, Digimon just has no energy left to battle, sees moves like cuts outside of battle. Alright, but you did not give me Flash, so explain yourself. There we go. 10 species. Good news. 26. Fuck. Alright, I think I'm gonna... Ether's nice too. I think what I'm gonna do is... I'm gonna go into the box, and I'm gonna level up a bunch of Digimon. Basically level everyone to 30, and see how many evolutions we get along the way. Ooh, Rest's a good pickup. Because... I'd like to be able to pick up these Pokédex rewards, and they're tracking kind of weird, because, like, if I save, it says Pokédex is 121, so it must be going off scene. It's the only way that makes any sense, but for actual evolutions, I swore I had more than 26. I feel like I've caught, like, 26 Digimon. So I think it's only counting the Kanto Dex, which is why it's kind of a weird number. I think this tends to happen with Fire Red Raw Max occasionally. I think this might have happened with Pokéduel as well. I love encounter rates. I love it. I love Diglett Cave. Let's put a bunch of Pokemon with fucking Arena Trap in here. Let's go. It's great. Definitely not a miserable experience. I know I can just repel, but that's not the fucking point. I shouldn't have to. Another thumbnail note, by the way, while I'm thinking about it. Last part. I put Shell Numon right in the dead center. I tried to color it to match the color of the sprite in this game, and I couldn't do it without it making me look like weird. But I just want you to know, if you looked at that and just like, yeah, that's the wrong color, it's like, I tried. It just looked unnatural, so I didn't want to do it. Also, I will say this. I just noticed that Nurse Joy instantly heals your Pokemon and doesn't have the extra dialogue. That is a nice change. All right, how the fuck are we gonna do this? This is a lot of Digimon. Okay, let's put our core team in the potential box where it's safe, and then we'll like look at this. Like the box is almost full, so like clearly I have more than 26. This is ridiculous. Okay, this is gonna be a lot, but it'll be fine. The only thing I have to do too is I have to stop. I'm gonna have to stop when they hit. What's the word I'm looking for? When they evolve, even if they're not level 30, I have to stop so I can check the Pokédex, because they might just evolve by like an egg or something. And I want to be able to take I want to be able to choose which evolution I pick. Which seat should I take? Okay. I'm just going to go straight down the list, so we'll just grab everyone. And if they... well, not you. You get to stay, actually, because I know you don't evolve. But if they stay, great. If they don't, or if they don't evolve, whatever. But I'm going to make an earnest attempt. Kokomon. Doraemon, okay. Still shocked Doraemon only has one evolution. There's going to be a lot of beeps, by the way. I'm sorry. I think this is worth it. I think you guys will enjoy this, based on how many people like watching me Digivolve Digimon in my Hacker's Memory Randomizer. So, not that worried about it. We can just always make more rare candies if we need it. Alright. Light screen? I'm not a screens guy. Not for casual playthroughs. I have to have a very specific strategy in mind to bother grabbing screens, which has only really come up in, I think, Pokemon Stadium is the only time it's come up. So, because my moves are limited and I'm stuck with whatever moves they give me. But for the most part, I don't need a charge. Nah, I'm not a charger. Up. Who are you going to turn into? My gut says Boltmon. I can't place this. It's Nanimon? Oh, it's Bomber Nanimon, of course. Also known as Citrus Nanimon. Alright. That's kind of a downgrade, but it's fine. We'll look at them all after we level them all up. I think that's the way to do it. You've got to be level 20. Yeah, I was gonna say, you have to be. It's that boy! He is cute. I'll give him that. He is very cute. Digimon, I think you become the dinosaur grass type. I think the only Digimon I'm not like set for, like the only Digimon that I don't like could bump off my team for vibes reasons. I guess I should say the Digimon who like I think is an easy swap out for me would be Sunflowermon. Like I like them, but I just don't really like grass types. Is the answer, to be honest. Grass Whistle's funny. A grass specific move that is somehow worse than Sleep Powder, and it just doesn't make any sense. Like the accuracy should not be 55. That's ridiculous. Like you have Sleep Powder. Like why would you? This doesn't matter. Just don't get mad, Nick. Stop it. I'm excited to see all the evolution stuff. Oh, didn't I say I was gonna have to stop? I think I did that on purpose. Let's not evolve you any further. We'll check the Pokédex entries, because I do want to see what everyone turns into. Also, I apologize for what's about to happen when Minomon evolves. You've probably already predicted it, and it's gonna happen. But just, I have to tell you, it's not. I can't control it. I don't have the power. It's something that comes from deep within and deep inside me, and I have to let it out or it'll fester. Okay. Oh, Ken. I see you Digivolved me. Oh, Ken, I'm such a sad sack. Look how sad I look. Oh, Ken. Oh, gosh. Oh, man. I'm sorry, Ken. Ken, you really should try to be a better person, Ken. Oh. Now, someone did recently in a different video, I think they said it in Digimon All-Stars Rumble, that they said, wow, your Wormmon sounds just like RFK Jr. That's not true. Alright? RFK Jr. has a very specific way he speaks And it's the craziest thing about this man is that I heard about him for, I want to say, a full year, maybe like 6 to 12 months before I ever heard him speak. He sounds like a ghost that has lived for 1,000,000 years and inhabited a corpse like a month ago and is just trying to like remember how to talk and everything like that. All right.
See, what you have to do is you need to stick the needles into your, because we really want to be healthy, which is why we've got Talo Fry, and people really just want to, we're going to make them as healthy as possible.
Just like the way is like, first of all, he doesn't sound like a real human being. Like, I'm not convinced he is. Like, it's just vile man. That just sounds like a fucking cartoon character. There's a lot of those in the government right now. Sorry, I didn't mean to yell at you. Okay. Just like the sound like you just can't speak. You have to sound like you're a mummy that has just come back to life and took the bandages off and just trying to fit in. Evolves via level up, that tracks, okay. Who's the other one I wanted to look at? Parasaur and Gamamon? I probably should have looked at the others too. Really wish you could just like sort this by Digimon that you like have. I think there's a restriction on Fire Red though. Oh, that's funny. Bomber and Anymon, like right there. It's weird that you're an electric type. Final form. The fused wire on its head is not for show. This is a walking bomb. Sick. I guess he did come from Bombmon, right? If anything, Thundermon is the odd one out here. Like, it should have just gone from Bombmon to Bomber and Anymon. Where are my Digimon? I like have forgotten who I'm looking for, which is not a good sign. And like I can't speed through because I can't read this many Digimon this fast. Parasaurmon, here we go. This is one of them. Via level up. Is that Lugia? I feel like it might be. Oh, here we go. Gamamon, you became a dragon. Evolves via level up. That's interesting. So Gamamon's other evolutions are not in this. It's got one, so it's probably Battle Gamamon if I had to guess. Fire Dragon, anyone? Okay. So this is fine. We can... That was our checkpoint. We have so much of this to go. This might be this entire video. Which, like, for a while, I've been averaging 1 gym per video. I think this is going to be the hardest one to get to anyway, because there's a lot in the way before Celadon City. But even beyond that, like, this is definitely going to slow me down. Yeah, man, you can learn Headbutt. Go for it. Why not? Do you evolve a level 30 still? Let's see. Return? I mean, you're not a normal type anymore. Why are you learning these moves? You're a dragon type. Hey, you didn't evolve. Parasaurmon, I have to assume you're not going to evolve a level 30 either. I forgot to check Wormmon. Fuck. It's going to be a pain in the ass. I think Wormmon replaced, like, Butterfree, so they shouldn't be that hard to find. But we'll try it anyway. Okay. We'll go for Kokomon and Dorimon before I check the Pokédex again. Luckily, I only have like 30 Digimon to go through with this, so it's not going to take that long. Vacuum Wave is crazy. That's the special fighting quick attack. We'll get rid of the disable for that. It's Lopmon. Lopmon could very easily have multiple Evos. Because they have Wendigomon, Turimon, Prairiemon. There's a lot. There's that weird one that we fought one of already that was a fairy type. I forget its name. It looks like a bunny with like hearts. There's like a red one and a green one. I forget its name. It doesn't matter. No Evo, even at 20 Dorimon? That's crazy. Do you only become Dorimon, or do you have like an actual Evo? And like, does Dorimon like... There we go. No, it's Dorimon. It's that boy. One of my favorite Digimon designs for Beast Digimon. Because I'm not a huge Beast Digimon fan, but I do like Dorimon. Maybe it's because he had an entire movie for him, and it's also like one of the better Digimon movies. I wonder if they'll do a dub for that one, since they're trying to release the other ones. Slash. Or a Scratch. Slash is just better Scratch. Okay. So you're level 30, so we don't have to check you. I mean, I'd like to still. I thought Wormon would be... There he is, I saw you. Just level up, okay. And then Lopmon is right here. Lopmon's a fighting type. Just level up, okay. Hold on. I recognize that Pokemon cry, and I can't figure out who it's from. It might be Makuhita. Okay, I don't really need to check anyone else, right? Because it was Doremon. Alright, let's finish the level ups here. Toss these 3 back in the box, or these 6 back in the box. Oh my god, there's so much to go. I think Wormon will probably evolve at level 30. Acid's better than Poison Sting, even though not by much. The main reason that I'm like actively trying to like give them the moves if I need to is I don't know when I might need them. Like I don't know if I'll be, like encounter a team where I'm like, oh, I could use this kind of support and like actually have to use them. And since the move reminder costs like 1,000 for each move, I'm not like super jazzed to go for it. Okay, so this may cause toxic poison. This may also poison, and it has a high crit ratio. I think I'm gonna go with Poison Tail. I want to say we were at a Stun Spore. I don't see myself using it because we're probably gonna go for poison. U-turn? I don't like U-turn. It messes with my strategy when they swap out. One thing I wanted to bring up about Stingmon specifically, if this is Stingmon, might be Shadramon. No, it is. It's funny that Stingmon and Wormon have the same tone of voice. Like, you can tell the difference between Agumon and Greymon when they speak. But if you heard Stingmon and Wormon and didn't see them, they are the same voice. It's just that Stingmon is just said with confidence. He just says everything with confidence and like self-assuredness that Wormon did not have, but it's the exact same voice, which I think is very funny. Okay. So we could use Stingmon in the next gym, because Bug Poison, both very good against grass types. But I suspect that Erica could also use some bug types. So we should, I mean, grass really is, or fire really is the answer for all of it. The only thing that would scare me would be grass water, but even then, it's not that hard to overcome. Alright, I want to see who you turn into. Please say Wendigomon. Nah, it's gonna be Terriermon. Oh no, it's this weird one. Oh no, that is Terriermon. Yep. I just don't like him that much. I think Terriermon's a weird design for Lopmon. It doesn't bridge the gap between Lopmon and Telemon very well, because it's got like metal fucking punching things that it just doesn't use when it evolves, which I find confusing. Okay, so that's them. We're gonna crop a Digimon here. I think one of the things with the latest update to this game was that they did specifically try to make it so every Digimon was viable, which tracks, but that basically means they should all have good moves and decent stats and decent abilities, which is good. I think ROM hack should do that, because God knows that the vanilla Pokemon game doesn't. Not all Pokemon are created equal. Which I find to be a design flaw this late into the Pokemon series. Like, first couple games, sure, but like, we're in like, I don't know, like year 30 of Pokemon at this point. We're on game like 47 or something, if you count the spin-offs. I feel like you could probably stand to make all the rebalance older Pokemon at this point. Like, I don't think it. I know abilities and like move set updates kind of change this, but I don't know, man. Just feels like you can't get away from like them having like 300 base stats or like 400 base stats. All right, let's see. Kermon, you should evolve fairly quickly. If I had to guess. But I just don't know when. You are level up. We saw a Sumemon who was a lower level than you're evolving at, which is bullshit. There we go. Sumemon. Okay, I think you're also level up, so I'm just going to hit you to 30 anyway. Man, not sure. I mean, at least we have another poison type. Poison typing is pretty good, especially against all the early grass types. I think it kind of stops being as good the later into the game you go, because you start to fight more psychic types, or more Pokemon have psychic as a move. I would say, I base this on nothing, but I feel like psychic and earthquake are the most common moves in this gen. Oh shit. It's happening. Hold on, wait. Oh, did they change the sprite? No, I think it's his battle sprite. So I would have to use Caramon in battle. Yeah.
Did you program me?
I think Caramon's a pretty good design. I think if you're gonna make a virus that like propagates itself, I think Caramon's line is superior to the Argomon line and the Arcadiamon line, just design-wise. But I do also like those as well. I think they should use all three at once for the next like villain takeover. All right, Caramon. Ketomon. What a stupid looking Digimon. I've never seen Hotmon before, but like, what a fucking dweeb. I'll say it. It also learns Dragon Rage like dangerously early. I'm very glad that we haven't come across any opponents who have used Dragon Rage against me, because I would crash out. It's important that you know that I would not be happy with it, because even now, Dragon Rage is still busted. Monogermon! Hands in. You can learn Bite instead of Focus Energy for sure. I think you're Pure Dragon. So you would... I'm not sure who you Digivolve into, because there's Strike-Dramon, and then there's Cyber-Dramon, and then there's Justamon. So I don't know where your line goes. I'm a little shocked to find that you had your in-training Digimon. So I kind of feel like you don't need it, because your line is already kind of stacked. Okay. On to Vilemon. I don't know who Vilemon would Digivolve into, or when. Maybe I should check the decks for this, so I'm not... I mean, I can't just, like, give away rare candies. I don't have to worry about that. Because, like, I can just make more, so it's not a big deal if we run into it. Also, another poison type. Alright, you know, whenever you're ready, Vilemon, I didn't want to do this for nothing, but you're kind of making it seem like that's happening right now. I'll get rid of Acid. Fuse Ray is pretty good. Guaranteed Confusion can be fun. I don't normally click on it, but it's an option I like to have. Air Cutter's pretty good. I think that's just better wing attack. Oh, it's special wing attack. Well, it's definitely better than Gust. Alright, Vilemon, just whenever you're ready. Are you not going to evolve? Are you at a final form and I didn't know? 2 moves back to back is crazy, by the way. You're Poison Flying, you have Air Cutter, and you have Wing Attack, and you have Confuse Ray, and you have Bite. I'm gonna get rid of Wing Attack, I think. Double Slap, no. Oh, here we go. Oh, interesting, okay. That is Lady Devimon. She has one big Yowie hand. Your Vilemon evolved into Lady Devimon. Oh shit, Vilemon got hot. I also like that the first move she learns is Double Slap. That's so fucking mean. You have one cat fight in one early season of Digimon, and all of a sudden, it's like what you're known for. Just don't understand. You have to turn to Hedamon, right? Yeah, there's the monkey boy. Do the monkey with me. There he is. It's your ex-boyfriend. I just go watch the Digimon Smasher Pass stream if you want context for that. Otherwise, I'm not gonna provide it. I think I might have made a highlight for it. I'm not sure. I should make a YouTube short of it. I also should make a playlist of all the like non-Digimon game but still Digimon related streams I've done, like the box opening and stuff like that. I should probably do that. Mach Punch is pretty good. You don't need it with Bullet Punch unless you have Iron Fist, which I suspect based on this moveset you might. We definitely don't need Mud Slap. Then Thunder Punch, okay. Yep. We'll get rid of Revenge. And then can I guess what the next one is? Ice Punch? Wow. Daring today, aren't we, sir? So Mach Punch is stab crit or stab priority. Bullet Punch is steel priority, which is not stab, but it will be if you turn into Metal Edamon. So we already have fire coverage, so I'll get rid of fire. We have fire coverage with Agumon. Are you level 30? You are. Okay. I would like to check you out. I forgot to check out some of the abilities of the other Digimon, but I'll try. Listen, we got a lot to get through here. I think it makes sense to do this every couple of videos instead of doing it like every single time. But it is a lot. It's a lot of leveling up. It's a lot of like move checking. It's a lot of ability checking. None of these are really like, I don't think any of these are immediately going to make it on the team, but I do appreciate them. I could swap them out if I wanted to. But I think part of the fun of Digimon is just picking Digimon you like and just using them. And I kind of have a team that I like. We're going to Charge. Charge is too annoying for me. It's too easy to get around electric attacks. You just swap in a ground type, so I feel like Charge is too much of a pain in the ass. Charge Beam, on the other hand, slightly better than Thunder Shock. Oh, it's Filmon. Also, I don't know why there's pixels missing from your eye, but it's been this way the entire line, so that's interesting. Phil. Alright. We'll go here. Yeah, I am going to check abilities after this, because I am curious. Edamon for sure has Iron Fist. Like, I can't imagine learning those moves and not having Iron Fist. Labramon! You got your time in the spotlight, your shine, your whatever you want to call it in Digimon Survive. I actually really liked Labramon's character in Digimon Survive. I thought they were good. Until they assisted with a bad ending, but that's neither here nor there. Happens to the best of us. Super Fang's pretty good, half your HP. Will you evolve a level 30? I might miss some evolutions this way, by the way. You gotta chalk that shit up to the game. I don't know what to tell you. Like, if there's split evos, I'm not gonna catch it the way I'm doing it, but we can't account for everyone. Cerberusmon, if I had to guess? No, that's Caesarmon. I hope some of you are impressed that the second I see a silhouette of a Digimon, I can nail who it is, because... Oh, I know that Pokemon cry. Why can't I remember it? I think that might be Mightyena. I just want you to know that I do stand on business, and I am, in fact, a Digimon expert, and you should defer to me in my expertise. Dark Poison. Hold on. That's another familiar one, but it might be Metang. Infiltrator pass through barriers. That is what they do. Let's see. Dragon and multi-scale Marvel scale ups defensive suffering. You're a physical attacker with a bad nature. Okay. Poison flying. That tracks. Prankster and a very high attack. Okay, that's interesting. Poison flying, huh? Edamon, rivalry. Boost moves against rivals. That's not Iron Fist. You definitely can learn it. I just have a bad one. And then that was Flaffy. For sure. Just pure electric. Speed boost is a really good attack. Speed boost is really good. And you've got high special attack. Okay. I'll note Filmon. Filmon could potentially replace Starmon. Caesarmon, Cloud9, physical attacker, normal type. Okay. Let me do a quick Pokédex check just to see if any of them evolve further. Oh my god, it's hard because I have to like spot them. No. Let's see. Turimon, you do evolve further. Probably twice if I had to guess here. So probably Antilamon and then maybe Cherubimon? I'm not sure. Monodramon. Evolves via level up, okay. Caramon. Consumes 100 megabytes per second and thinks of everything as a game. That's a lot of megabytes. Itmon, Sunarizamon. Alright, we haven't gotten to these yet. Pokemon. Bodemon turns into Wizardmon? That's weird. Edamon, you do have another evolution. It is level up. Okay. Petitmon, we haven't gotten yet. Smallmon, we haven't gotten to yet. Kudamon, you were Rock Water. Interesting. Balls via level up. I wonder if you turned into Slatemon. Who else am I? Lady Devamon. Let's see. You have another level up. I would have to guess that's Lilithmon. It doesn't really make sense otherwise. Animon, Chichimon, Starmon, Jamon, Seasarmon. Do you have evolutions as well? Interesting. It's just such a familiar cry, and I can't place it, and it's bothering me. Philmon, you got 2 more evolutions, it looks like. Okay. Sorry, was that level up? Yes, okay. And then Gammon, I think I already know is level up. Yep. And then Sunmon, okay. Alright, moving on. I guess the other way I could do this, I just don't want to, is I could just evolve. I'm going to move Caramon over into the potential one, because I think you're interesting. And then I think at the same time, I might earmark Philmon, and this might be it for Thundermon. Thundermon might be going back to play with the other. I think he already has. And then, honestly, could see myself doing Lady Devamon, and then Edamon as well. Could be an interesting one. Okay, so Pokemon is coming up. And then Floramon, whose head opens in their battle stance, which is fucked up. Chichimon, this is the bird that I had to track down. Petitmon is just Dracomon. I'm curious if the Corgimon split is a thing. Gummymon for Terriermon. Normal-ass Nanimon, I assume turns into Monzaemon, but I'm not sure. And then we have 11 left, so we've got a couple rounds of this left. I am going to go through them all. I don't think I'm going to do this every single time, but if we're going to catch all these Digimon, I want to see all their potential. That's the whole reason I hacked rare candies in this game, so I'd like to see it through. I think the only one I have to watch, like, I don't know. I feel like it's very rare that a Digimon would have multiple level, like have, how do I say this? I think it's rare that a Digimon could evolve by level up and by stone. We've caught 2. Agumon had 1, and then Chapmon had 1. Or no, Chapmon. Chapmon is the ice one. So I don't think it's something I like have to actively be on the lookout for, but again, if I miss it and I get the level up one instead, but it's whatever. I don't know if I'm gonna complete the Pokédex here. I didn't mean to learn Taunt by accident. That was whoops. I looked away. I looked at my my audio. I don't think I'm gonna complete the Pokédex or anything, but I'd like to see as many of the Digimon as I can. That's my main goal. Glare, 100 accurate paralysis. Let's go. You were a dark type. Okay. Who are you turning into? That Dividramon? That is a pull. Well, I don't know. Dividramon, I feel like, is getting more popular. I don't know if they'll be in Time Stranger, because I'm avoiding spoilers, but I could see it. They're an old Digimon. That's old. Synthesis? Nah. We don't heal here. Not in this house. The best healing and defense is a very, very strong offense. So you're pure grass, which makes sense because you're literally a flower. Are you going to turn to Blossomon? I would assume. Also, a lot of the grass Digimon are learning the exact same moveset. A lot of Mega Drain, a lot of Ingrain, a lot of Powders. I think you're the first one to learn Razor Leaf, so that's fun. We'll get rid of Bullet Seed for that. And then, let's see. Blossomon? Nah, no Leech Seed. Leech Seed is a good move, I just don't really have the patience for it. Oh, it's, is it Kyukimon? It's their Kabukimon? I think it's Kabukimon. That's an interesting one. Kabukimon! Big fan of your Trauma movies. And when I say big fan, I mean I've seen one. Alright, Chichimon. Do you turn into Butenmon? Or do you... I think you learned Cut naturally? That seems strange. Do you turn into a rookie first? Yes. I feel like I've seen this Digimon. Yeah, I've seen it. I just can't remember its name. Hyokomon. Okay. And then Butenmon is your champion. And I forget who your... You have an ultimate. It's like a heavily armored like samurai. And then I think Chronomon is supposed to be the mega. We'll see if Chronomon made it in though. Pluck is objectively better than Peck. Easy choice. It's weird that they just like play the animation sometimes, but not always. I don't know why. Sometimes they have an animation for it, sometimes they don't. They must have known people didn't want to do it. Okay. And level up. Air Cutter. Get rid of Double Team for it. Pure Flying, by the way, which does not exist often in normal Pokemon. Butenmon. Or Buraimon. I think Butenmon might be the next one. Okay. Alright. Petitmon. You should turn to Dracomon like right now. Yep. Dracomon, I will leave you because I expect you probably have multiple evolutions. I just don't want to waste the time evolving. Or waste the time rare candying if I don't have to. Come on and slam. Terriermon. Before he got his doctorate. It's a reference to Terriermon Sensei, the VTuber. Mimic? Nah. Not a fan of it. A lot of moves that I just don't. You know what it is? It's like if I was making... Like, I already said it before, but I'll repeat myself. If I was making like a competitive team, or if I was like really struggling against something and I like needed to hit the lab and come up with a strategy, some of these moves I would use, but for a casual playthrough, you can kind of just use the age-old adage of damage moves go burr. Like, just find a high attack move that also has high accuracy, like Body Slam, and then just fucking roll with it. Are you going to learn a steel move? Is this Gargomon? It is, okay. This part looks weird. We gave him jorts. Yes, the bunny. Give it pants, and then give it machine guns for arms. You guys seen that reel or TikTok yet? I had 4 different people send it to me the day that person launched it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it'll probably come up in your recommended at some point if you're a Digimon fan. But it was basically a guy pretending to be a scientist designing Digimon. And just gave kind of like a German accent. I'm like, yes. You see this Digimon? Give it guns for arms. Yes. Alright, I'm getting rid of milk drink because I don't want you to know it. It's a good video. Was still funny the second time. Was a little bit starting to get over it on the 4th time. So I'm sure I'll get over it again when someone else sends it to me. Alright, let's see. Bone Club? Bone? Bone? Are you gonna turn to Ogremon? Why the fuck did you learn Bone Club? That doesn't make sense. You're both champions. And Goblymon is in this game. Oh, it's Apemon. That doesn't make sense either. You're both champions. Sure, why not? I disagree, but who am I to say? Alright, let's check. This should be easy because I just have to look for a dragon type. Nope, wrong dragon type. Yep. There we go. Balls, you level up. Oh, never mind. Alright, sure. Alright, let's get this done then. That's 8mon. Whoops. Just kidding. Did it matter that I gave him 1 extra level? No. Did it still stop me? Yes. If I have rewind, I'm gonna use rewind. That is my God-given right. Okay. Thunderwave, sure. Why not? It's better than Leer. Okay. Come on and slam. So would it just be Corjamon Blue, or do they give you someone else? I feel like there's a couple Gross Wars references in this game, so maybe you go to Dorvikmon somehow. Dragon Breath? Sure. Better than Twister. Who we turn into, Dracomon? Oh, I can't place this. It's not Megadramon, right? Airjamon, maybe? Ah, it is Airjamon. I could see it. It's not who I would pick, but I could see it. They've got similar, like, horn things. And the color scheme is a little bit similar. Alright, let's take a look at our new Digimon. Pure Dark is not surprising. Reckless, boost moves with recoil. Ooh, interesting. Grass Psychic. Blossom. Chlorophyll. Raises speed and sunshine. Eh. Burai, flying, fighting. Halusha, is that you? Early Bird. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. It's fine. It's annoying. Dragon, flying. Oh man, keep you out of the ice. And multi-scale. That's interesting. I think isn't that like the hidden ability for Dragonite? I guess that makes sense. You're a mixed attacker, which I don't love, but that's fine. Gargamon's sturdy. Well, I don't know why the fuck Gargamon would have sturdy. Also, they are a normal type still. That's crazy. Fighting ground. Is there a fighting ground type in the real game? I can't place it if there is. I feel like there could be. I think there's only like 14 type combinations that don't exist in Pokemon at this point. Might even be less. I'm just kind of pulling that number. But I did see it somewhat recently that there's like, it might even be like 8 like different, or maybe like 4. I don't know. It was like 8, 4, or like 12. But there's only so many type combinations that haven't been put into Pokemon yet. Vital Spirit's interesting. It's highly specific, I feel like. Okay, let's see. Oh, can I do the, I forget what the button combo is. There's a way to, yeah, here we go. There's a way to move multiple Pokemon at once, or make it like so you can move Pokemon like much faster. Yeah, I think it's the select button. There's another way where you can like drag over multiple Pokemon and move them all at once. It is in all ROM hacks because I believe it was introduced in Ruby and Sapphire. So any Gen 3 ROM hack should just have it because it's part of like the vanilla mechanics unless they like specifically shut it off. I forget the other one, but I should have just been doing this from the beginning. I forgot I could do that. Wanyamon, Pete! It's funny because you can see me do this in other ROM hacks and then forget it exists like the second I stop playing. Still no toy Greymon, by the way. People are like, there's too many Greymons, there's too many Agumons. Brr. Shut the fuck up. Let people have things. I want 7 more Greymon. I want 40 more Garurumon. And I want 87 more Omnimon. I will not take no for an answer. Togemogomo. Momon. You don't need to use use. We only have 4 left after this. Okay. Alright, we're almost done. Predictably, this did take up most of the video. I could call this like part 3.5 if I wanted to. I won't though. This is part of the experience. So I'm not gonna deprive you of it. I think true believers will relish the chance. I don't know who this is. Is that Deputymon? Oh, it's Gaomon. Yeah, that makes sense. Wanyamon turns into Gaomon. And there's Gaogumon. Then there's Gaogagamon. And then there's Gaujamon. And then there's Gauzamon. And then there's Terra Gaomon. And then there's Zeta Gaomon. It's a joke for some of you. That's a Dragon Quest joke. Big fan of how they put the suffixes at the end of their moves. Mach Punch is a super good get. I do like priority moves, especially when you can like boost up first. One of the most broken combos I made in a Pokemon ROM hack was when I got Ancient Gear Golem in Pokéduel, and it had Shift Gear, so speed up by 2, attack up by 1. And then I could also give, I think it was Bullet Punch, so I could just instantly, I could boost myself up, crit when I needed to, and then just like had like a bunch of strong attacks too. I like Galmon's line. Their eyes look a little weird here, but that's fine. I am a Galmon fan. Alright, Yokomon. Turbo Pecker. Sorry. That's Biomon. It's weird that you evolve so late, but I guess so does Punimon and I guess Punimon and Koromon also do. Whirlwind, I'm good. Alright. I do like making a box full of like viable Digimon though. I think maybe after this I might only do this for like Digimon I'm like interested in, but then the problem is I don't know who evolves into who. So I could see like a baby and be like, I don't care about that Digimon, and they turn into someone I like. Like I wouldn't have pegged Vilemon to turn into Lady Devimon. Also, I know I just mentioned peg like a couple words next to Lady Devimon. Relax. Relax. Down boy. Down girl. Down them. Alright. You're gonna be fire flying. So that's fun. Oh, the question we always gotta ask. Does Bergemon, is it fur or is it actual flames? It's a different choice every single time Bergemon appears in a new game or show. It looks like feathers. We got feathers. Bergemon officially not on fire, even though in Time Stranger, I think in that first trailer, they did go back to being on fire. I thought Adventure 2020 put a stop to this discourse, and I thought that we just decided it was fur, but it persists. It persists. I think they just wanted to show off their new engine, which I'm like, it's fair. I get it. Mudshot, the second boss in Sly Cooper. Such a stupid fucking. That's a joke for no one. That's a joke for me. I think oh, it's X-Tyrannomon, right? I was gonna say we already saw who you turn into. But does X-Tyrannomon Digivolve is the question. So I don't know who you would turn into. False Swipe. False Swipe is a good move. I do like it for catching Pokemon, but I prefer it on Pokemon that I already have. So I can just, like, delete, like, a TM move and replace it. Okay. Shout out to the X-Tyrannomon that was in, Digimon New World. That was the last Digimon I recruited because I had to investigate a drawing on the table. Crabmon. Crabmon, you're going to turn into Scorpiomon. I just don't know when. Skipping right over a Beedramon, which is rude. Also, I wonder if Crabmon's cry is Krabby's cry. Razor Shell? I forget what Razor Shell does. If it was cut by sharp shells, may also lower the foe's defense. Yeah, I'm down. Better than Vice Grip. I mean, it's better than Mud Slap, too, but I saw that too late. Alright. Protect? No. You only attack, no protect. Crab Hammer? Okay. Better than Bubble Beam. For you, at least. Is it going to be a Malo Kamarimon? It is. That is Scorpiomon. Actually, that might be a Beedramon. I don't remember Scorpiomon having, like, tufts of hair. It is a Beedramon. The Lobster. Alright. Why did we see a random-ass fucking Scorpiomon, then? Pororomon. And a Hawkmon. Okay, I am going to check the Pokédex for a couple here. I wanted to check it on X-Tyrannomon as well. Don't know what typing X-Tyrannomon is, so I'm going to miss it. But I want to check Hawkmon specifically. I thought so. Level Up or Green Digiegg? We can do Green Digiegg for Shurimon, I think. Let's see. Gargamon. Hotmon, Monodramon. Who was I looking for again? I've already forgotten. Exterminamon. Seems like you got one more. Level up? Okay. You turned to a ground type, which is interesting. Let's see. Airjamon, you've got another one, right? Level up? Okay. And Kudamon, still level up. I wish I told you to level too. That's me being selfish, though. Kabukimon somehow also has a level up. Into what? Kongomon? I don't know who else you would turn into. Ibidramon, level up. I guess I wish it, instead of saying level up for all of them, I wish it would call out specifically somewhere when they had other options, but I don't know how you would do that, so I can't really complain. Baraimon. Oh, Baraimon's the final form. Interesting. Doesn't go any further. Okay. Hold on. Bird Ronin. It's supposed to say Bird Ronin, which makes sense, but it says Bird Roni. Which sounds like Chef Boyardee's newest fucking tinned dinner. Bird Roni. Alright. Starmon, Chapmon, Sunflamon. I've looked through a lot of these already, but I keep waiting to see a Digimon I forgot to look at. I wanted to look at someone else and I forgot who it was. No, I think I looked at everyone. Okay. Hawkmon, I will buy you a green Digiegg because we haven't seen a Digiegg proc in a while that like I actually wanted to look into. So I feel like I should reward that. Green. Also, where did all that money come from? Not joking. Where did I get all this money? I don't remember. I don't remember having this much money. What happened? Where did this come from? What did I sell? I don't remember. I didn't do shit since the last video. I literally saved and didn't load anything. Did I have this much money at the end of the last one? I guess I could believe it. Was it Surge? Because I don't think I fought anyone else. Did I? Maybe I just had money. I guess I did run through the entire SSN without looking at my money. So that makes sense too. Okay. So we'll do this now. Bing, 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 bing. I do think Shurimon is probably a top 5 armored Digimon, maybe even top 3. Probably one of the coolest designs they have. But Magnamon is up there, Flangemon is up there. There's a couple other like random ones too, but I think Shurimon's design is very clean. Alright, Vine Whip, sure. I mean, you're flying grass now. Feel like it's only fair. Razor Leaf? Yeah, man, why not? You want to learn like a flying move still? Also, are you friends with Kabukimon? Is that rude to say? Like, should I not ask? Like, should I assume that you guys don't know each other? You've got similar vibes. I feel like if they did a reboot of Season 2, you could make the episode where we first get Shurimon could be an episode where Hawkmon is fighting a Kabukimon. I'm just throwing that out there. I feel like the themes match up. I can't explain better, but trust me. Bounce is interesting. It's not very accurate and it's 2-turn. I don't love it. Alright, one more in this batch. Then we got a couple more. And then I'm going to run to the scientist to see if they love me yet. And they'll give me the leftovers. There's another scientist, I think, below Lavender as well. And then there's one next to Fuchsia. I don't remember if there's any others. I feel like I always forget the Catch 20 Pokemon one. Oh, it's this guy's name we won't say. This guy whose entire life course changed in the year 2020 and became a much different Digimon. I have it on good authority that Palomon is not in this game because there's a poll at the top of the ROM hack page for this, which is which game should I do next? And it's a remake of Gold and Silver or Emerald, and then none quit ROM hacks because you didn't put a Palomon in this game. So I have to assume it didn't make the cut. I'm just saying though, like a Palomon didn't make the cut, but like an in training form for Monodramon made the cut. I Listen. I'm not taking sides. I don't care because I don't really care about Apollomon. But like, I'm just throwing some facts out there. That's all. Fire type. Solar power trades HP for sun and power and sunshine. Okay. I've never seen that ability before, and we've seen it a couple times now. Aftermath. Fainting damages the foe. Okay. Keen Eye. Keen Eye's pretty good. I don't mind that one. Sand Veil. Hypercutter. That's not bad. Normal type moves become flying type. Oh, Aerialate is crazy. They become flying type, and they get boosted by 20%. I think. I wonder who... I didn't know Aerialate existed this early. What Pokemon first has Aerialate? I thought that came much later, along with like Galvanize. Okay, move. Let's toss you in there. I am excited to see if Mambamon finally evolves. I don't think it will, but we can hope. Let's see. I'm deciding if I want to like change things up. I might swap Sunflowermon for Shurimon, but I don't think I will. I think I'll use Sunflowermon still. I like Sunflower's moveset, so I feel like they can stay. I will put you in the potential box, but I don't currently plan to use you. Impmon is going to be an interesting one. Impmon probably is one of those that doesn't evolve until... It's probably like a Volcarona. Doesn't evolve until level like 55 for some reason. Galgamon, you're a fighting type, and I do like you, so I'll put you here as well. We should have fighting coverage at some point. Kudamon I'm curious about. Bergemon we can get rid of. Don't need Fire Flying. Ground is interesting. We don't have a lot of ground, so I'll put Externum on here just in case. Okay. Let's get through the last couple Digimon here. Mambamon, I want to see a cracked Digimon at level 30. I don't know who it would be, but if you're going to replace Magikarp, you better be fucking worth it. Up. Is that Neptunemon? Oh no, wait, is that the Chimera Marine Digimon? Oh shit! Became Marine Chimeramon. Holy shit. That is not what I was expecting. That's kind of nuts. Okay. I'm interested. I could be persuaded. Alright, let's see. Itmon, I don't know how many evolutions you have, because Wizardmon comes from Bodamon. Maybe like Balmon? Because I think Balmon is like the best lead-in to Beelzemon, but I don't know what your champion would be. So I don't know what to tell you, big guy. I also don't know if you're just like pure dark type, because we already have one of those, so I can't really add you if that's the case. You do have better moves, but still. Nothing, huh? Alright. Volcarona type it is. Maybe you just go straight to Beelzemon. You can learn Dig, sure. You don't need Growl. Be even more poggers if you learned Earthquake, please. 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 One shot. It's fine. 95 accurate. 35. Yeah, I don't like Sand Tomb. Forget it's just ground. It's Fire Spin. What move? Bulldoze? You can learn Bulldoze. That's fine. Get rid of Magnitude for that. Pop, pop. Let's see. Mud Bomb? Man, you just learn every fucking ground move, huh? Nah, 85 accurate. Get the fuck out of my house with that. Oh, it's Tortamon, I think. Boom. Oh, that's Tortamon for sure. Interesting. I have always understood Tortamon to be a water type. So you trying to be a ground type is interesting. Ton of HP on Tortamon, though. Rock Tomb, it's just... Sure. You do know Flash already, which is kind of a bonus. It looks like Flash is an electric move, so I think the HMs have all been tweaked, it looks like, to be like better moves. Where did we catch Kudamon again? I wonder if you... I think we caught him in the cave, didn't we? I wonder if you can catch Kudamon in Mountain Moon as like a rare spawn that like replaced Onyx. We need a rock coverage. We don't need Bite. I do like Brine though, but Water Pulse I like as well. Scald, also good. Okay. Scald I think is objectively better than Water Pulse. Burn chance is better than Confusion chance. Ancient Power is better than Rock Tomb. Okay, hold on. Rock Water is coming together. Who are you turning into? Oh, is that Quetzalmon? I guess that makes sense from like a evolutionary standpoint. It's just not normally one of your evolutions. It is Quetzalmon. Again, I get it. It makes... They're very similar designs. So like if you didn't play Digimon, if you didn't know anything about Digimon, I could see why you would think they led to each other, but not canon. Okay. Let's check out our last Digimon. These are some bangers right at the end here. Alright. Marine Chimeramon. I think you can evolve even further. Water Flying. Interesting. Speed is super high. Special attack is super low. Intimidate. You have Weight, Aqua Jet, and Bite. You didn't feel like you needed to learn more moves, big guy? Alright. I mean, we're definitely using them. That's a given. Water Flying, or Rock Water is also intriguing. Special attack is very high. And Storm Drain. Oh, that's so good. Very slow. I do like that, though. Alright, let's go in here. Okay, so... Marine Chimeramon, definitely going in the potential box. Might make it on the team immediately. And then Quetzalmon also earmarked. And then, let's see. Tortamon, you know? Hold on. Tortamon, what's your summary? I don't think I looked at it. Ground type, Arena Trap. Get the fuck out of here. I don't fucking look at me. Okay. So let's get the definites first. Obviously Rex is going on the team. This is non-negotiable. Okay. And then next, Guizen Buick also going on the team. For better or worse. Sunflowermon could be changed. Starmon could be changed. Starmon I'm not married to. I do like Garurumon. And Garurumon is an ice type, which could still come in handy against the next gym. I do like Kabuterimon as Bug Electric. So that I think that's our electric coverage. So we have Fire, we have Dark, we have Bug Electric. Let's see. I think we put Marine Chimeramon there. And I think that means I'm going to steal your item after. So we got them. Do I need Rock Water as well? I don't want multiple coverage here. And we already have a flying type with Marine Chimeramon. So we don't need other flying types. Philmon, we don't... I mean, I like Philmon, and I like that they're really fast, but I don't think we need them. Now you, on the other hand, are interesting. Dark Poison. We do have a dark type already. But you're also... Your stats aren't there yet. We need you to evolve further. No, I'll bring it on for the memes. Okay. And then... What are we doing with the last bit of coverage? We still need a grass type. We still need... I mean, what do I need to get... What does grass beat? Water? Should we have electric coverage for? Unless they have ground typing or levitate. Or not levitate. What else? It's good against water and ground types, but ice is also good against ground types. So, I'm really just looking for an excuse to add Garurumon back because I like him. I do think the other members of this squad here could make it onto the team, though. Let's grab these. I will notice, I don't think we've seen a lot of items on Digimon we've caught, which is suspicious. I give this to you, because you have a lot of water moves. Or you're going to have a lot of water moves, I should say. Okay, this might be a good case to check the move guy as well. I have a suspicion that Marine Chimeramon... Oh my god, really? Alright, never mind. Fuck me, I guess. Alright, what are our TMs? Because they're definitely... I want to use them. And they're a physical attacker. Okay. So I need a physical move. How about Brick Break? No. Okay, how about... Cut? So I think we got rid of our cutter. Sure. Just to fill in a slot. Flash. For our electric type. That makes sense. It's weird that Agumon can learn Flash. I'll throw that out there. Electroshocker. You have Compound Eyes, so Electroshocker is just much better. Super Shocker. I think we'll do that. I don't want to keep Leech Life forever, but until I get a better bug move, I have to. I need Bug Buzz. Thief? No. Alright. Maybe Marine Chimeramon doesn't make it on the squad yet, just because they haven't proven themselves. What do you do again, Caramon? You have any good moves? Oh, you sure don't. Can you do something to my Caramon? Can't believe, because a lot of these and other ROM hacks, they have like egg moves that they can learn as soon as they evolve, but that does not seem to be the case. You have a lot of moves you can learn. They're just all bad. None of them do damage. Like, why are you like this, Caramon? Can you learn Thief? Did I miss it? I feel like you should be able to learn Thief. Your whole thing is stealing data. Okay, there we go. Yikers. Alright. So, we're going over here. Talk to this guy. Give me leftovers, because I deserve it. Was it the item finder or was it leftovers? I mean, we have leftovers, so that's the answer to that. We did not get the item finder, which is fine. I wasn't going to use it, but... Okay. Alright, there's only one last thing to do here. Okay, ready for it? Are you ready? What is... Do you hear that? Oh no. It sounds like copyrighted music. Oh no. Oh no, it makes me wanna... Well, that was crazy. Just, it's crazy that that happens, but I mean, it's these, you know, these things happen. I don't know what to tell you. Are you gonna tell me anything useful? You're worthless. You're terrible at your job. All right. Well, now that I've done that bit, I can put Caramon away. I just did it for that bit. If Caramon wants to evolve into a higher tier, we'll come back and use them later, but not yet. I don't really know who to add to the team. We'll do Shurimon just to mix it up a little bit. I think it's fine. And then I don't know if they learned any good normal moves. I should double check the move relearner for you as well. Vine Whip and Bounce? Nope. Okay. It's no normal moves. I need to learn Return, I think. We can give it the Miracle Seed. Because they are the only grass type on the team. And then we can give the leftovers to... I guess Garurumon, for lack of better options. Alright, I'm just gonna quickly zip back up to the next area, just so like I know where I'm going for the next part. I think we're good on Pokeballs and supplies and stuff, so I should be able to just go right over here. All right. We'll save there. Sorry for the lack of progression. I know I said I wanted to finish the series fast, which is the whole point of all of this, but at the same time, I don't want to race through it so fast that we miss everything along the way. You know, if you're taking a vacation, you don't want to just like drive right through the tourist spots. You got to stop at them. Like, that's the whole point. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Hey, don't forget to like the video to make up for the monetization this video will not get because it's copyrighted music. But thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in part 5. Let me know in the comments. Like, seriously, let me know in the comments if you don't want to see more of the evolution stuff like that again. If you're like, that was enough for me, or if you're like, I kind of skipped this one. If you did, you wouldn't be here. But let me know if that's something you want to see or not. I want to try and balance progression with like actually seeing all the Digimon added to the game and what their abilities and typings and stuff are. But I leave it up to you guys. I know in other games you've shown that you want to see it before, but it doesn't hurt to check. So thank you so much. I'll see you in the next part. Bye-bye.